Good morning, students. I am Dr. Sarah, and today we will discuss the Biology Entrance Exam 2025 of Ethiopia. Part 1, question number 1 up to 10. Question 1. Which one of the following Ethiopian biological research institutes is known for housing a major gene bank in Africa? A. Addis Ababa, University Biology Department. B. Institute of Biodiversity Conservation. C. Aklalulema, Institute of Pathobiology. D. Armor Hansen Research Institute. Explaining. The major gene bank in Africa is found at the Institute of Biodiversity Conservation, today known as the Ethiopian Biodiversity Institute. It preserves seeds and genetic resources of plants and animals. White heavy checkmark answer, B. Question 2. A grade 12 student marked two dots close to each other using a pen on a piece of paper and observed them under a microscope. The two dots appeared well separated under the microscope. This was due to A. Resolution, B. Magnification, C. Staining, D. Mounting. Explaining. This is due to resolution. Resolution is the microscope's ability to distinguish two closely spaced points as separate. Magnification only makes things bigger, but resolution makes them clear. White heavy checkmark answer, A. Question 3N. From the following alternatives, select the common features that are found both in animal and plant cells. A. Cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm, lysosome, and Golgi apparatus. B. Cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm, mitochondria, and endoplasmic reticulum. C. Cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm, chloroplast, and Golgi apparatus. D. Cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm, large vacuole, and Golgi apparatus. Explaining. Both animal and plant cells share cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm, mitochondria, and endoplasmic reticulum. Chloroplast and large vacuole are found only in plants. White heavy checkmark, correct answer is B. Question 4. A biology teacher grouped his students into two groups and ordered Group I to place a slice of potato in hypertonic solution and Group II in hypotonic solution. What will happen to the potato slice in Group I and Group II? A. Turgid, while for Group II it will be flaccid. B. Hemolyzed, while for Group II it will be flaccid. C. Flaccid, while for Group II it will be turgid. D. Turgid, while for Group II there will be no chain. Explaining. In a hypertonic solution, water leaves the potato cells, making them flaccid. In a hypotonic solution, water enters the cells, making them turgid. White heavy checkmark, correct answer is C. Question 5. A man eats only vegetables, beans, banana, and orange for 1 week continuously in his lunch and dinner. For this man, what nutrients are most likely missed in his meal to be a balanced diet? A. Carbohydrates, B. Lipids, C. Proteins, D. Minerals. Explaining. These foods provide carbohydrates, proteins, beans, and minerals, but they are low in fats. A balanced diet needs lipids for energy storage and cell function. Correct answer is B. Question 6. Which of the following is correct about the process of digestion or absorption of food in the small intestine? A. Proteins are converted into amino acids by the action of hydrochloric acid and amylase. B. Bile emulsifies fats to increase the surface area to make it easier for lipase. C. Water is reabsorbed into the small intestine and metabolic wastes are excreted. D. Glucose and non-hydrolyzed starch molecules are absorbed through the lacteal. Explaining. The correct process is bile emulsifies fats into tiny droplets, increasing the surface area for lipase to act. Hydrochloric acid and amylase don't digest proteins, and lacteals absorb fats, not glucose. Correct answer is B. Question 7. In an experiment, students wanted to prove that enzymatic digestion begins in the mouth using certain chewed food coated with their own saliva. In order to get a positive result for their experiment, What type of food sample and testing solution should the students use? A. Potato and iodine solution. B. Meat and Benedict solution. C. Fish and sodium hydroxide solution. D. Bread and copper sulfate solution. Explaining. Saliva contains amylase, which breaks starch in bread into reducing sugars. Reducing sugars can be tested with Benedict solution, which contains copper sulfate. Correct answer is D. Question 8. Compared to the inhaled air, what are the percentage of nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide gases in exhaled air, respectively? A. 80%, 16%, and 4%. B. 80%, 4%, and 16%. C. 16%, 4%, and 80%. D. 4%, 16%, and 80%. Explaining. Exhaled air contains about nitrogen 80%, oxygen 16%, and carbon dioxide 4%. Oxygen decreases, carbon dioxide increases, nitrogen stays the same. Correct answer is A. Question 9. 3 students carried out different experiments in exhaled air, as indicated below. Student I uses cold glass and blue cobalt chloride paper. Student II uses ice cubes. Student III uses tube containing lime solution and straw. Based on their setup of preparation, which student planned to demonstrate the presence of water vapor and carbon dioxide, respectively? A. IIs and III. B. I and II. C. II and I. D. I and III. Explaining. Student I with cold glass and cobalt chloride paper shows water vapor. Student III with lime solution and straw detects carbon dioxide. Therefore, the answer is I and III. Correct answer is D. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe to our channel for more helpful biology tips and exam guidance. Like this video if you found it useful. Share with your friends so they can also benefit and succeed in the biology entrance exam 2026.